Commissioner McBoy?
I have just one topic, I think, and that is, I'd like to talk just briefly about what it's like to serve as a commissioner in the community and some of the ups and downs with that. And one that I'd like to ask my fellow commissioners for some attention to, I guess. I think all of us know that as commissioners that it's a fair amount of a responsibility to serve as a commissioner. It's a fair amount of a commitment of your personal time, it's a commitment of your families to support that. What I think people sometimes don't realize is it can be a burden on your safety. It can be a burden on your business when certain things get used in ways that might not be strictly on the up and up. And I think I'd like to encourage the Commission as a whole to recognize that whether one is part of a group that's in the majority or in the minority, I think we ought to have a certain amount of solidarity as commissioners to ensure the safety and the feeling of safety for all of our commissioners.
Before I begin my comments, I guess I'd like to ask Commissioner McBoy to speak a little more specific about what he's talked about, because it sounds like it's something weighing on his mind, and I'd like to know what it is.
If you'd like to, Commissioner McBoy, you don't have to.
I think I'll pass. I think people will figure it out on their own.
Figure it out.
Okay, Vice Mayor, go ahead with your
Okay.
comments.
As I mentioned the last meeting, my two immediate priorities going forward are going to be how we're going to deal with the roads, our potholes, infrastructure, and what we're going to do with the beach. As far as shoring up the finances up on the beach, I'm just looking for some sort of feedback from staff formally on where we are, what we're proposing to do. I don't know if we need to have a workshop on this or what we need to do, but I'd really like to have more answers than I have now, because folks are asking me on a regular basis, what are we going to do? What are you going to do to fix the roads? What are we going to do about the beach, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm really looking for some kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? What point we are in dealing with these issues, because we just they can't languish out there forever. We need to have some sort of a discussion, a plan, some sort of measure points or, measurement points. I'm really looking for direction on that. And the other thing I'm looking for some feedback on, of course, is this lawsuit that's been filed against, I guess it's the city, and regarding the Gulfstream. So who's the suit been filed against? And can somebody officially tell us what the heck's going on there and how that impacts the Gulfstream and what the city is doing to do whatever we're supposed to do or not do?
If you want to include it in your comments at the end, because usually this is just our comments on it, you can give an update at the end, that'd be great.
I'd like to know where we stand on these three issues, so I can better speak to folks as I go about my daily business.
Yeah, we keep it to the agenda and have them included at the end, that'd be great.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Morrison?
Yes, a couple things coming up. We've got Reggae Fest this weekend. We're all looking forward to it. Should be a great turnout. We've already have over 1,500 tickets pre-sold, so it'll be a great event. Following weekend, April 22nd is Earth Day. Pretty much sold out with vendors. It's going to be a beautiful event. Always is. It's a benefit for Kiwanis, for the children of Kiwanis. I had the pleasure of joining Ann Gannon this weekend at the new DMV for the ribbon cutting. Beautiful, beautiful location. Just a word to the wise, it's still about a 2-hour wait. They're working through that, but the upswing to a 2-hour wait, you're not standing halfway in the door, halfway out the door in Lantana next to a busy road. Beautiful facility, you're waiting in a nice air-conditioned facility, there's TVs, and so it's a great new location. And then we had the ribbon cutting for the water utilities in my district in College Park today. Just want to let you know that the piping is starting to be replaced. Eventually, everybody will have beautiful drinking water coming through their old pipes, which will be brand new. Thank you.
Thank you. To piggyback on that, You know, we talk a lot about how the quality of our water is far superior than any other community. Our RO plant has given us some of the best water in the country, let alone, you know, in the county. But a big issue has been, we haven't been able to drink it at our faucets. And it was because of the distribution system. So having these 2-inch water pipes replaced, we're actually gonna finally get a chance to drink that great water out of our faucets. I know my neighborhood has been impacted tremendously by it. We're the ones with the fire hydrants being blown out every single weekend, just to keep the water safe. And the start of this that happened in the 1300 block of North N as in Nancy Street, and that's where we cut the ribbon today. And Brian, our new water manager, head of water, Grand Poobah of water, he, can you show them what you replaced, Brian? Do you have a sample of what was replaced today?
Yeah.
He was a little nervous and he walked up to me with gloves.
This
That came out of the ground.
is what my water and your water was coming through. So here we have this amazing, amazing water, and it's coming through that, and you know what you see at your sink or your tub when you're pulling through. So this is the start of something really amazing, and I'm looking forward to it too. And everybody should be looking forward to enjoying that great water. This replacement of the 2-inch water lines is going to be amazing for the whole city, and you'll recognize a better quality of life and enjoy a good glass of. We'll actually be able to, unlike other cities, we can drink our wonderful water. Thank you, Brent.
Thank you very much. Thank you for attending today, the ribbon cutting ceremony. Commissioner Amoroso and Mayor Trillo, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And this is why we've got an ongoing program to replace these pipes throughout the city.
Yeah,
Just
excellent.
to
Thank you.
clarify, that's iron oxide. It's a rusty steel water line, just so nobody gets freaked out.
Right.
There's nothing bad, it's just it colors the water, discolors it. And also you can see how it's clogged, like a bad artery. It restricts water pressure and volume, which when you take that shower, you can't get a good shower. So replacing those are 50 years old.
Right.
They break all the time, and it's just a water quality issue.
And
it's
then you
amazing.
turn on the fire hydrants now. When they flood out the fire hydrant, you really can't get a shower anymore.
So it's a major improvement, and you're to be congratulated for being progressive and taking this on.
Thank you very much.
What
Thank
are
you,
they
Brian.
being replaced with?
They'll be replaced with either new PVC or ductile iron, state-of-the-art technology.
Excellent. Thanks again, Brian. And that's pretty much all I have here. I actually took a couple days off, so I'm back in the saddle here today. I would urge Commissioners why I don't like anybody fearing for the safety of their lives, and I haven't been approached or spoken to about that. If you'd like to speak with me privately with one of our staff members, of course, there, or just me, whatever, please, nobody should ever feel safe. I've been stalked, I've been burned, I've been followed, I've had people come onto my property, go through my garbage. It's not easy being an elected official. You get a lot of stuff. So I wouldn't want you to feel concerned about anything. And if you'd like to talk about it, I'm here for you. I'm here for all of you on this commission, okay?
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Okay, Easter. Easter, oh, how could I forget Easter? The cutest kids in the world. I'm sorry. A bonnet parade? I'm sorry, you've never seen cute. There's no better description of cute than seeing a bunch of little ones all dressed in their Sunday Easter finest, wearing a bunch of homemade hats that they made themselves, and they paraded from the Gulfstream Hotel down the street all the way into the park and up onto the stage, where they then danced around the stage. And it was just an incredible day that I would like everyone from the Recreation Department too for putting on that great Easter egg hunt. They go wild in that hay, looking for those eggs. And I'm telling you, from the little teeny tiny ones to the older ones, they are all just so filled with joy, and it's always a lovely experience and a great representation of what our city is about. So we have to make sure we keep these old-fashioned events because they are just the heart and soul of the city. So thank you to everyone that volunteered and helped out with that. Alrighty, public participation of non-agended items and consent